do come in. Now, the first question, and I've seen Mark's here. Mark, would you mind asking this question, because this was the question that you raised? Mark Harding.
Good afternoon, Tom and everyone. I work for a claims management company called Fourth Dimension in Surrey. My question was around if you went through all this process just explained, and the employee refuses to return back to the office, or maybe vice versa, what action can you take?
Thank you very much, Mark. Great question. Over to you, Karen.
Thanks for that, Mark. Nice to see you.
Hello.
I mean, certainly at the moment, the advice continues to be continue to work from home if you can. So obviously, where possible, companies need to continue to maintain that position. However, we know that that's guidance rather than law. And so if the company does require individuals to return to the workplace, then they can certainly ask them to do that. However, you do need to consider a few elements, and this is when obviously you need to look at these on an individual basis to see whether it's reasonable to request individuals to return to the office, or similarly if the company wants them to continue to work from home. And that would be, number one, the guidance on how to work safely during coronavirus. I know Fourth Dimension have got to put a lot of effort and a lot of time into making sure that you've met those requirements, but certainly you've got to make sure that those positions are in place and that those safeguards are in place. But then the other, as we said, is about the individual specific circumstances in terms of their ability to return to the office, and particularly mitigating any risks of discrimination or health and safety related claims. So you do need to look at it rather than a group-wide, company-wide or team-wide. You do need to look at it on an individual basis to look at whether or not the individual's requests can be accommodated, or actually whether the business needs for individuals to return to work outweighs those requests. And obviously you can't accommodate any of those that they've got. But obviously where the employer, where the company is wanting to continue home working, again, the other consideration there is that that is a variation to the contract in relation to work location. And so that would require consultation before being adopted on a permanent basis. And essentially, if you've got somebody who's, refusing to do either way, you've got somebody who you want to be back in the office and they don't want to come back to the office, or vice versa, that you want them to carry on working from home and they would prefer to be in the office, essentially you need to carry out that consultation with them to try and find a way that you can get agreement. But essentially it's for the business to decide and for you to clearly set out the business reasons why you want to adopt either or. Hopefully that answers the question. And Mark, if you've got any particular cases, you can give us a ring.
Yeah, sure. No, we haven't. Thank you so much, Karen. Thank you.
Mark.